This is the third chapter, the Sugarless Bar Mitzvah. It begins with a quote from Journey to the End of Night, written by Louis Ferdinand Céline. It goes, truly everything that is interesting goes on in the dark. One knows nothing of the inner history of people. I didn't have much to pack. I didn't want to go, but go I had to, and go I did. If there was one benefit in the move, I now had a room to myself. I was becoming much more introverted and secretive around my folks. I was becoming a very good liar, and this fit very nicely. Thank you very much. God wore camouflage fatigues. Concerned as I was with myself, the flame lit during my last year in Hebrew school gradually extinguished itself. Too much time spent in coming and going from here to there, and once there, not there. Is there really any there kind of thing? Religion was easily dismissed. I wanted to fuck with something, and Hebrew school was easily available. My parents, rather than press the issue, "Ma, I don't want to go to Hebrew school today," thought they were giving me a righteous break in a fixed routine. They too used diabetes as a crutch. It intimidated us, each in our own way. We were emotional matadors within ourselves. We never owned the disease. It owned us. During that summer, my father took me to a park in Seagate, where other kids my age and a bit older played football. After introductions and handshakes, I joined. On offense, I played the line and blocked for the glory runners. On defense, I played outside or middle linebacker and beat the shit out of the glory runners. I like defense better. Seagate is at the ass end of Brooklyn on the tip of Coney Island. It's protected by a high hurricane fence that runs from Surf Avenue at its southernmost end up and beyond Neptune Avenue on its northern. It only stops at the beach and the jetty beyond that. The other three sides, of course, are bounded by water. Seagate is a private community which has its own uniformed police, sanitation force, and maintenance crew. The homeowners pay a tax for this privilege. Created or founded as an enclave for wealthy WASP businessmen and their families around the turn of the 20th century, it was originally used by them as a summer respite. Because of these people's wealth, it actually had a private ferry that ran them into Manhattan and back again. It was, and in some respects still is, a very pretty place. New England, actually. Streets named Lime, Maple, Poplar, and Surf reflected the ambience and charm. Some of the homes were designed by Stanford White and still stand. Others reflected a similar architectural style, only now they house many families instead of the one they were designed for. As the Jews and Italians began their upward climb and began moving in full-time, the wealthy WASP split and the ferry service stopped. Although the landscape has survived, the place now has the seedy air that many once wealthy, now middle class and poor parts of New York have. Weedy, and in some sections decaying. Some sidewalks, made from original cobblestone, still survive. The lighthouse's iris turns its red beam.